What's up guys, back again with another video in the HTML5 tutorial. So we're going to get into images now. We can make images and display images on our web pages and stuff. So it's really simple actually. It's kind of like the links almost, because just really just got to link it, basically like put the location of the file and stuff like that. So let me show you what I mean. So first of course let's get rid of that. We're going to make a new file called images.html and then open this up, and then we're going to use our boilerplate thingamajiggy and get rid of this, get rid of this, make that images. And so we can make an image. Well, first we're going to label this h1 images hr. There we go. Oops. So now that should be good. Oh, right. So there we go. Okay. What the heck? This crap. Okay, so now that we have that little thingy, we're going to open up the file. Let's do this I'll be right back. Here it is. And so to make an image, just make a image tag here. And then you can actually use image as it's actually a self-closing tag, so that's all you got to do. And so if we reload here, nothing's going to happen because we haven't made an image basically. So let's go to our friend Google here and search for images. I'll be right back. And so what I've done, I found a whale image here, and I like orcas. They're pretty cool. So yeah, we'll use this one. So I click this, and there's one of two things we could do. We could get the image, like the location of it, the image on the web server of Google itself, or whatever website, the National Geographic website, by right-clicking and doing copy image address, or we can download the image and then have it referenced to the file on our little web server itself. So we're gonna do the first one. We're gonna copy the image address here. I'll right-click and then copy it, and then we're gonna make a source attribute, and then inside the source attribute is where we put our link basically. So if we go back to our web page here and reload, now we have our image. And yeah, it's pretty big, and we're gonna get into styling later on, when that'll allow us to resize the image and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'll show you how to resize it right now. But like I said, we're not gonna get into styling just yet. But to do it, we're gonna make another attribute called style, and then inside of this we can put attributes. So width, width. We can say, let's say 200 pixels, and then a height of 300 pixels. I'm not sure what that'll look like, but so yeah, it looks kind of wonky, but there we go. So don't worry about the style yet. We'll get into that later on, but that's how you make an image here. So I'm just gonna ignore this. We can get rid of this, so because we're gonna stick to what we're learning. And so if we make it bigger, obviously, you know, you also scroll and stuff like that. But anyway, so let me show you how to do it on file basically. So let's find another image of a whale that we like. Let's get an image that fits. We'll do that. So size, that's perfect. Oh wait, exactly 400. Oops. That looks good to me. So there's a good whale picture. Oh, that's a sperm whale. Let's download that one. So right click, save image as, and then we'll go to our desktop here, then find our HTML5 folder that we made. Here we go. And then we're going to create a new file here, folder, and then we'll name it images. And then we'll open this up, and this is where we'll save our sperm whale. So we'll rename it to something easy that we can remember. So sperm whale.jpg, JPEG, JPG, whatever. And then there we go. So if we look here in our project, we can see that we have it now. If we can actually open it up too, which is kind of cool. Anyway, I don't know how to zoom out. Whatever. Oh, just hold control and use the wheel. So anyway, so to reference it, we'll go back here. To reference it, we're gonna do this. So it's inside of a folder, right? And so this is inside of another directory. So to get into this directory, which is the folder, we do the folder name, so images, and then slash, because we're in that directory now, slash, and then the file name, so sperm whale, and then the extension. So if we reload here, now we have our sperm whale, and that looks way awesome, so whatever. But I don't even think it's a real whale. That looks really fake. I think it's like from a game or something. I don't know. Anyway, so that's our whale that we have now. We can reference that. But let's say I'll give you a practice here. I want you to make a new folder inside of this folder and then reference it the same way. So go ahead and do that and see if you can get the image to still come up. So pause the video and then do it. Okay, so hopefully you did that. So we're gonna make a new folder here. Images, name it more images. So we'll have two folders, a folder inside a folder, and then put this in here. So if we look, this inside this and that. So if we reload here, it doesn't work anymore, and we get this like error image thingy. So if you want to access our image now, we just do more images and then slash, just like that. And there we go. And that's pretty cool. But let's say we want to make, let's see here. Let's get rid of this extra folder. We'll get rid of this. Delete, yes. And then we'll copy all of, oops. Hold on. 1 second. Here, let's open it here. So we'll get all of this, copy it, and then we'll make a new folder here. And we'll name it test or something, whatever. And then inside of test, we'll just move everything inside of here now. So now everything's moved inside of here. And then let's move our image outside of that. So now it's in a lower directory basically. So if you, oh wait, hold on. Okay, so yeah, now we don't want it inside of test, we want it outside of test. So if we close test, then it's outside of it as you look here. So if we open this up, this is where our current file is. So if you want to reference this, let's open it back up. Where is it? Images. So if you want to reference this, it doesn't work obviously because, it's, oh wait, we're not even opening the right file anymore. We have to open it back up. 1 second. Because we moved the file, so it's a new location now. So now we have it, and we can see that we have an error because this is not the current location anymore. So if you want to go back a file directory, if we want to go back a directory, do dot dot and then slash. So now we have access to it because we did that. So if it goes back two directories, then we simply do dot dot slash, and just like that the whole time. But of course we're not doing that, so it doesn't work. But yeah, so you get the point hopefully, and I hope that helps you. But so let's move on to the next topic here. There's another attribute called the alt attribute, and this is you can put some text in here, and this is what shows when the image doesn't load for any reason. Just for maybe you have some browser issues, maybe this is linked wrong like we did before, stuff like that. So we can say error, or we can say, usually people just name what it is. So whale picture. So if we reload this, it's not going to show up because there is no error. So if we break this somehow and reload it, it's going to say whale picture, but it'll still have that. So now the user knows that there's an error here. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. So we can actually use GIF or GIF. I don't even know what I say anymore. But if you want to use that in our website, we can do that same way. So I'll find a GIF and I'll be right back. So I believe I found one from Giphy or whatever it's called. So we're going to paste the location here, and it looks right to me. So we'll go back to our web page and we'll reload. And here it is. So that's pretty cool. All you got to do is, it's the same thing. They're both technically an image file, or just, it doesn't even matter. So just have the location all right, and you're good to go. You can download the file if you want to do the same thing, So that's that. And so we're going to do one more thing before we end the episode. We're going to fix everything. So we're going to move this back out of here. Cut and paste that in there. Yeah, that's good. So we'll delete test. And so now everything's back to normal. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I try to take it slow this episode because I feel like I've been rushing a little bit. So let me know what you think. If you need help, leave a comment. If you like the video, leave a like. And if you want to see more daily, just subscribe and I'll be dropping lots of stuff. Not just HTML, I'll be dropping lots of stuff. Just whatever I can learn and show you guys. So peace.